Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today we are going to be talking about the Twitch money laundering scandal that is happening in the Valorant scene for Turkey. So this is a pretty big thing that obviously has risen up to the government level at Turkey. But let's just read this, I guess like this little thread or this report from vlr.gg. I'm going to leave a link to every single article that I use in this video so you can have a read for it yourself. So this was first reported by Jake Lucky, who is the host of Esports Talk. I think that's what's it called. I can't remember. I'm legit subscribed to them, but he's the host of it. Basically, he tweeted out, a massive Twitch scandal is ongoing in the Turkish scene involving dozens of esports players and streamers money laundering through bit donations. After Twitch massive payout leak, people noticed several smaller streamers making absurd amounts of money from bits. So following Twitch links earlier this month, several Twitch streamers seem to be profiting off Twitch bits and donations. According to Jahren, sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, a Turkish Twitch streamer who is an advocate for the hashtag Clean Twitch movement, the money was obtained from stolen credit cards. The scammers will then pay the streamers in bits, who will give a portion back to the scammers. The scandal has spread like wildfire in Turkey and has gathered the attention of several political figures within the country, mainly Gürsur Tekin, who is the vice president of I think of the Republican Party, basically the oldest political party and one of the largest in Turkey, has put out a statement saying he has presented the matter to the MASAK, the Financial Crimes Investigation Board, a body of the Turkish Ministry of Finance and Treasury, and calling for a judicial investigation. It's basically what this tweet is saying. This is what it's saying. So as a rough in a translation, Gershel Tekin, the deputy of the Republican People's Party, wrote to the president of the Turkish Grand National Assembly about the issue of money laundering through Twitch. He details the process by which criminals steal credit card information, use them to donate bits to streamers, and then transfer the bits into crypto coins so the money can be split with the criminal organization. Then he states that these crimes must be combated within the framework of the Council of Europe convention, search, seizure, and confiscation of the proceeds from crimes and of the financial and terrorism and domestic legalization. We go back over here, and then amongst other Valorant-related names allegedly involved, BBL Esports Lego, I may be completely wrong, has admitted in a tweet longer that he was part of the scandal and earned over 80,000 US dollars, which is approximately $40,000 in Turkish money, of those being sent in through bits. Another one, Logic Man, his teammate, has also left the team and admitted to be participating in the scheme, and he's also announced on stream that he'll be leaving Twitch and BBL. Another one, it is Dense. I think that's how you say it. CNED's brother is also involved in this scheme after screenshots of a conversation between him and one of the alleged scammers appeared on Twitter. Minutes earlier, Dents released a tweet-longer statement. In that statement, Dents said both him and CNED were contacted, but later decided to not participate in the scheme. A bit transaction later took place without CNED's consent, according to a translation of the statement. So Riot, according to Upcomer and Jake Lucky, Riot is set to take action and ban the involved players. Turkey's anti-cyber crime department will also launch an investigation into the money laundering scheme. So this is obviously a very, very big thing, and it will definitely impact the Turkish scene in Valorant. Now let's move on to another article, and it is this one right here. Sorry, I have some tabs open of this one. So this is called Turkish Valorant player shares experience regarding Twitch money laundering scheme. So this was obviously by Yinsu Collins. You may know her as the host for Valorant EMEA and everything. I will leave a link to this, and also this article if you want to read about Den's and his perspective of the scam in the description below. But actually, we're not going to be reading about that. You can read it for your own time, but we're going to be talking about this one. So basically, it says so they got a player to share their experience regarding the scam. Obviously, under being anonymous due to the fear of retaliation. Based on their accounts, they said they believe many of those caught in the same scam went through the same circumstances they did, and a second anonymous Turkish Valorant player corroborated the first player's account. So according to the player's story, someone who went by the Discord username Koju donated some bits to the player and then reached out to them privately. Koju then described how he could allegedly legally make money through farming bits via multiple computers watching ads on Twitch. He will then donate those bits to the player, and the player will give Koju a cut of the money. And this is what the player said. He proved it by streaming and screen sharing the website he spoke about that was earning the bits from the ads. There was nothing you could be suspicious about. No one knew it was fake credit cards and stealing people's money. It wasn't like he told us or showed us that was what he was doing. However, after a few months, the player said they no longer wished to be a part of this money-making scheme because Koju had begun irritating them. This led to a fallout with Koju, who grew angry and threatened to send them so many bits that it will flag Twitch and get their account deleted if they backed out. Despite the threat, the player did back out and stopped accepting money from Koju. Eventually, after the scam came to light and the public knew about it, Koju completely disappeared despite attempts of contacting him. According to the player, Koju never provided any other method of contact such as email or phone number. He fucked all of our careers and is just gone. He vanished, deleted his account, and deleted some messages he sent to the people. I don't know where he is. Additionally, the player said he wants to dispel misconceptions regarding the situation and share what he said many other players experienced while working with Koju. Riot Games has not contacted the player regarding any kind of ban. According to him, so far he claims the only consequences have been a toll on his mental health. I've been so stressed in my life. I can't enjoy food or sleep, and I am just constantly sad and worried that people do not believe the truth. I want people to know the truth and to make sure we stop the witch hunt for people that didn't know about these scams. Obviously, the story will be developing more and more as we get more information, and obviously this article will probably be updated from time to time when there is more information about this. Obviously, this came out pretty recently, so it wasn't like a 2-day thing, or well, right now for me yesterday. But this came out pretty early. Obviously, we just knew about it, and if it's and obviously I think it said 300 players. It says yeah, so so names of all 300 implicated have not yet been released. However, they did reach out to Riot Games and Twitch for further comment, but they did not respond in time to when this article was made. So expect maybe an announcement from Riot and maybe also from Twitch regarding this pretty big scandal that will definitely ruin the Turkish scene of Valorant and scare off a lot of potential players as well. So obviously, I will make another video on this when Riot releases a statement, and also Twitch as well, and we'll see obviously what the consequences are. It may be a ban, it may be a suspension, but it's most likely probably gonna be a ban. And I think this is probably the biggest Valorant scandal, other than the Sinatra scandal. This may be the biggest one. So yeah, that is really it for me now. Obviously, I'll leave a link to all these articles so you can read them for yourself. So that's really it for me now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.